wrestling fans all over the country. This is your boy, Mr. Team Bring It, coming from WCC live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Tonight, we are going to talk about the most anticipated, exciting Raw that we have seen in a very long time, Raw 1000 episode. So, we kicked it off with a DX reunion. It wasn't Triple H and Shawn Michaels like we all thought it was going to be. It was everybody except for Chyna. And the reason why, because she was doing pornos or whatever, and they wasn't gonna allow that bitch to come on Raw. So that's the only one that was missing from DX. So you had X-Pac, you had Triple H, you had Shawn Michaels, you had Billy Gunn, which was very surprising, and also you had Road Dogg. If I didn't already say Road Dogg. I'm glad they didn't
have Hornswoggle in there. I thought Hornswoggle was in that truck, but it was Road Dogg.
No. They was not going to put the Troll Dog in DX. Come on now, that doesn't count.
If they did that, then
but
he was their mascot.
Yeah, he was their mascot. But either way, it was awesome. This is what we was talking about on the last show, that DX would not be complete if they wouldn't have everybody. And it was awesome. I loved it. I personally loved it.
They pulled it off.
Yeah.
They did, despite of, Billy Gunn's issues with Triple H, they still, managed to pull it off. And I'm glad for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, even though X-Pac was trying to get a little nookie with Trish, but that didn't work.
X-Pac was trying to get some lines, man. He had no mic time, man. He was just there.
No, because come on now,
this no damn more.
No, he can't talk no more. They say he's losing his hair. That ain't good.
So it's Shawn. He got you.
And I like how they did that little, reaction, that little interaction between Shawn and Billy. Like, this is what I was supposed to do. No, this is what I'm supposed to do. No. Well, you already know Triple H. He don't really give me a lot of anything, and that's funny.
That was cool. That was funny.
Yeah, because that was true.
That was true.
Yeah, it was true. You know what I'm saying? But Billy Gunn did do his thing, and Raw Dogg did their thing, and which was awesome. That's all I cared about. You know what I'm saying? So we saw a lot of people. We saw a lot of people tonight. We seen.
Hey, one question. They didn't even have a Divas match tonight, did they?
And that's a good thing. So we're not going to talk about that right now because that's on our airtime. So, so we seen The Undertaker, we seen The Road Warrior, we seen
Mae Young adult hand.
Yes, we seen the adult hand. You know the one with the no neck. Mizar Kerry and Mae Young. Remember when they had sex or whatever, and they had that little hand? Well, the hand grew up. I think he's like 30 years old now or some shit.
I think he got to be at least about what? That hand was born in like 98 or something like that. 99, 98. That was 99.
So he got to be like what? I don't know, like what? 19,
13,
18, something like that. That was funny. That was a swerve, but that was funny. Also, we seen an APA. That was cool.
Yeah. You know what? They should have had Mark Henry hugging the hand like.
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's not my son.
No. And the reason why is because they will bring up two unwanted memories. You know what I'm saying? I'm black as hell. I don't need to see that shit. I'm sorry.
It was in the ultimate package.
No, you can't do no shit like that. Come on now. Mark Henry's already big enough, and then he was up there fucking around with an old ass bitch. And then he got this hand. Actually, you know what? That would have been funny as fuck. But I don't know where Mark Henry was. But overall, the show was good. It was really, really good. Do anybody in the room? We got like a full house, so I'm gonna try to get to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So please try not to talk over everybody. I know it gets a little crazy, but still don't talk over everybody. Okay? All right. So what did y'all like most about Raw? We go and by the way, audience, we're gonna try to go by layer by layer by layer by layer. You know what I'm saying? So we don't miss out on anything. So because we really want to talk about this. So I'm gonna pick somebody. Leon. What did you think about Raw?
Oh, Raw was very well put together. I mean, except for the ending of the last match, but overnight it was a great show. It was a wonderful show. I mean, it had everybody from like the past and the present. I mean, we were still missing a few people, but overall it was a great show. And my favorite one was the DX reunion, because DX has been my favorite. DX has been my favorite faction ever since the Attitude Era.
Awesome. What about you, Brandon? What did you like about it?
Man, I give it a B. The only thing, man, I would want Stone Cold to come out at the end, to stun, or Punk. At least the end of the show, because you can't have a show like without Austin. Man, but
true.
Other than that, man, it was cool.
That's true. All right, Ro, what did you think about it?
Wow, it was a good show. I liked it. I liked the show. It was very entertaining. It was the best I've seen in a while. I'm gonna say that in a very long time, since probably like the post WrestleMania Raw. It was a good 3 hour. If we get this every week, then WWE, yeah. I mean, I wish I get a show. I wish we get, because I know next week's gonna be a 3 hour. So so I hope we get another 3 hour like this.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that controversial topic as well. Doc Ock, what did you like about it?
One thing. The Miz is the new Intercontinental Champion.
Doc.
I know people giving me crap because I said that the Miz tarnished the Intercontinental belt, and everybody started giving me crap.
Whatever, you were wrong.
And that was another, and we're going to get to that topic as well.
Okay.
Was there anything else that you liked about it?
All in all, I actually did like Raw.
I want to send this video.
Hold on. Go ahead, Doc.
Raw was a good show today. It was awesome. Just the only downside, Austin was not a part of it, and that's extremely disappointing.
I feel you on that one. And Wes, what did you think about Raw? Did you watch it?
Yeah, overall, I thought it was a good show. I know it's kind of disappointed that Austin wasn't there, but I liked the ending.
Austin was filming
the ending was pretty good, though. I liked the ending, though. CM Punk turning heel wasn't too bad of an idea.
Awesome.
I mean, was it like confirmed that people still, or?
Air code 804. What did you think about Raw?
That would be me.
Go ahead.
Miz winning the Intercontinental title, I celebrated. I parted like it was 1999.
See, you are not awesome. Go to the next caller. Anywho. I'm just playing.
Hey, Chris. Can you put Chris?
I want to send Big
Show. Hold on, Ro. Go ahead. Keep going.
I want to send Big Show a thank you card, costing Cena the match, and giving us all his Cena haters the biggest New Year's Christmas gift ever. I will buy Big Show cards, beer, anything, because we're all going to have a party now. And I'm buying the beer for it.
You're crazy. Okay. Ronnie just came in the room. What did you think about Raw?
Oh, me?
Yes, you. You're the only Ronnie in the room, right?
I don't know. Am I the only Ronnie in the room?
Yes, you are.
Hey, I love the fact that I love the fact that Punk did his heel turn tonight. I'm pretty sure that was a heel turn. I don't know about you guys.
It's a heel turn.
We're gonna dissect that too.
I don't know. I don't see it as a heel turn yet.
I'm not sure if it's a Punk heel turn yet. I think we will definitely find out next week. If next week that it is a heel turn, I think he should debut the new title then. It would make the most sense. By coming out and saying we've had enough of the legacy, or what was it, the dynasty of Cena, and introduce the new title at that point. It would make sense like that.
All right, awesome.
All right, Nick.
Also, I love the fact that Miz won the IC title, which I don't know if anybody noticed, but he is the 25th Triple Crown winner now.
That's what's up. All right.
Yeah. So and then what's up with this AJ being the GM? I'm confused, but I'm intrigued on where they're going to go with it.
That's
All right, cool. All right, next one. Area code 972. Did you have anything to say?
Oh yeah, man. I love the DX reunion and the Brothers of Destruction reunion.
That's what's up. Shannon, did you have anything to say?
I loved it. I loved them. There's not a moment, even with the whole AJ wedding. I loved it. It was a great show. Like,
awesome.
It was hands down one of the best shows lately. But it was, I think they should have went with more younger stars, making more of an impact. I did like what they did with Sandow though.
Gotcha. Okay. Jacob, what did you like? What did you like about Raw?
I missed the DX reunion, but everything
else.
You said. Yeah, I'm sorry. My car broke down. Somebody broke. I had a horrible day, but yeah. It was
All right, Tracy, what did you think about Raw? And then we're going.
I thought it was freaking awesome. It's probably the best one. I mean, you guys know that I haven't been watching wrestling all that long, not even a year yet. That was the best Raw that I have ever seen.
Okay, awesome. Sean, what did you think about Raw?
Man, I enjoyed. Man, I had so much fun watching this Raw. I mean, I'm so like I scared my next door neighbor. You know, I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
I think I pissed my neighbors off too.
I mean, I thought I was in church. I'm crying like, yes. But all of everything from the wedding to Miz winning his title to seeing Heath Slater get his ass beat again. You know, I love it.
Gotcha. Okay. Finally, DJ, what did you think about Raw?
Bueno, me gustó Raw tonight. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nah, check it out. Raw was fucking awesome tonight. The only thing that for me that killed it was Brock Lesnar and Triple H. Everything else was fucking awesome, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's break it down.
Do I get promo points for that?
No, because he didn't talk.
Bullshit, man. That's bullshit, man. Again.
But nice try. Nice try. Nice try. I mean, and you know what? The White be trying to play that nut role. He be saying, "Can I get promo points for that?" Nailing the nigga did not talk at all. Paul Heyman did. Not anyway. We never mind. We ain't gonna talk about the fantasy league right now.
Hold on. Okay, so let me throw something in there real quick. By the way, we'll now have a.
We're going into the mic.
Yeah, because I need you to back away from the mic.
You blowing on the mic.
Stop eating the mic.
He ain't doing another conference.
Okay.
The mic is not a cock. You don't suck out the mic.
First of all, stop reading spoilers. But we have a tie for first place in the fantasy league.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Oh wow!
Damn.
Who is that?
Maurice and Adam.
Maurice.
Oh, Chris, you're not in it this time.
But anyway, back to the show.
That's some bullshit. Okay, so let's we'll talk about that a little later.
All right, so one more question.
Go ahead.
So is The Rock draftable in the next draft?
Yes, he is.
Good question.
I'm still not gonna pick him because he ain't there. It'll be pointless to pick The Rock and he ain't even there.
He ain't gonna be
Right.
He's not even on the actual roster.
If you're gonna use him for promo points, well, you might as well use him in. Why? That's why you.
Because he's not going to show up again until Royal Rumble, so you...
Right, that's pointless.
I'm missing the point.
He'll probably show up like 2 weeks prior to Royal Rumble just to remind everybody. That's in December. We still have SummerSlam to get through, and we have Survivor Series.
He said we missing the point. What's the point?
But
the next season go all the way to Royal Rumble. He gonna win the belt at Royal Rumble. That's gonna be 200 points.
Okay, but we gonna break that down a little later. We'll break that
Why
down.
Why is it going all the way to Royal Rumble?
Okay, so
why not to Survivor Series? I mean,
hey, yeah,
Ronnie, wait for that.
I'm just wondering.
I know that you were just wondering, but we on the middle of a fucking show. Okay, now
you can't see me.
I don't do this.
The problem. Okay, now the Rock made the challenge. Okay, and as you can see, while he was making his promo, and then he blasted. What was it? Dan Bryan calling him a Oompa Loompa something or whatever.
Frodo.
Yes, called him Frodo or some shit. Shit was funny.
Frodo.
Frodo or some shit. He
Frodo from Lord of the Rings. Get it right, jeez.
You know what, Ronnie? I need you to pipe down and hush. Hush.
Hey, Chris, can't you just put it on like muted, then just talk to us when you want to talk to us?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I could, but like, you know, if everybody's like settle down on me, we can get through this shit. But look,
maybe if you just mute us and put it all on
anyway. Right. But anyway, so what did y'all think about The Rock? The Rock, do you think he needs a title shot? I mean, honestly, do you think he?
Yes, he do, and he needs to win too. Damn it. It's about shit.
But remember, it was crazy when they had the poll, though.
Exactly why he deserved to be WWE champion. Simple fact is, he the only thing we're gonna get close to a black man winning the WWE championship. Damn near.
I want to say that because Rock is not fully black, so I wouldn't technically call him fully black. That's like saying that Barack Obama is the first African American and he's biracial. He's not 100% black. But then he is black.
He is known as the first African American president.
One drop rule.
Can I speak on this real quick about The Rock? Because I have a valid point that I would like to bring up.
Go ahead, but don't make it too long.
It's only for marketing and money-wise, but honestly, I don't even see him winning it, and he doesn't even need it. It's just for marketing because of the fact that if he does win it, that means he's going to be back for the February pay-per-view, and then, to put it up against whoever at that point, probably the rematch. And that really doesn't make sense because why would you do that when you have him coming back again at WrestleMania time frame because of all the G.I. Joe stuff? He's already mentioned that he's going to be at WrestleMania. It doesn't make sense to have Rock win at Royal Rumble.
So pretty much are you basicing saying that
it
would be logical for him to do it at SummerSlam versus the Royal Rumble?
No, I'm saying it would be more logical to have him win it closer to WrestleMania than the Royal Rumble. I'm thinking maybe Elimination Chamber because that gives them a month and a half before the WrestleMania. Because keep in mind, we already the schedule for next year is again we have 1 month off where there's no pay-per-views. So that means if he wins, then he's going to either keep it February and then keep it all the way till WrestleMania. Well, that's 4 months.
Okay. Anybody else got any comments behind that?
I have something there. Okay. This will make sense. Okay. He wins it at Royal Rumble.
I'll call you back.
Then the like the pay-per-view, February pay-per-view for the
Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber.
You have a number one contendership match for him at WrestleMania.
Eliminated.
There you go.
Or
so you don't have the title match at Elimination Chamber?
But no, because sometimes they do a number one contenders match.
Right, but they always have the title match there too.
No, not always. It was either I think not this year, but last year or the year before. No, it was last year. They did a number one contenders match for the for the WWE.
Yeah, but they also had the title match too that night.
Yeah,
you know what? Personally, let me just cut in. Personally, I love The Rock. The Rock is probably one of the greatest superstars of the Attitude Era. But for him to be WWE champion of this era, I think is a little bit wrong. And also, I just feel that it would be pointless for him to be a champion. If you're not going to be there longer than 3 months, then you don't need to take a champ. That's like basically coming in, you looking in the outside, and then you just come in and you just bust through the door and just say, "Oh, Mom, I just want a piece of bread right now. Can you give it to me? Fuck everybody else." You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I was looking at it. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I like that. Thank you.
I mean, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. The Rock is a great performer back in the day, but he's a Hollywood star that's just coming back in the WWE just for marketing purposes. He's not actually coming back for the fans. You know what I'm saying? You basically. That's like basically they was doing the same thing for Miz. Miz was just marketing material. They wasn't doing that because he had talent in the ring. They was just doing that shit just to get bucks or whatever, using him as an experiment. And they doing the same thing with The Rock. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think. No, wait.
Yeah.
I gotta disagree with you with the Miz because the Miz actually does have talent.
Miz, no.
The Miz, his. I don't say what you want. The Miz's WWE title hold or whatever, it was actually damn good. He was the heel that you love to hate. He was the champion that you love to hate. Say what you want. His skills have gotten better. He's good on the mic. You can't compare the two. Him coming back.
But this is what I said. I said back then he was. Now I like the Miz. I ain't gonna lie. He's like another Rock, another growing Rock. Basically, he's good on the mic. It's the only thing. It's just something. It's just missing with Miz. I don't know if it's his moveset. I don't know what it is. He got wonderful talking skills. That's not a problem. It's just something. It's
not his moveset.
I can tell you.
It's
just that.
The
Miz.
Go ahead. You.
The Miz has.
Go ahead. Talk.
Okay.
Well,
Miz has did his thing though for a while, man. And he holds to be a star, so he's in there for a push. He's won the IC championship. I guarantee his run gonna be better than Christian was. It's not really.
You know what?
It's the fact that people can't take. I don't know. This thing I take him seriously. It just seems like some people don't take him seriously. You know, because he's not your average champion or your average superstar. He's funny, but he's I don't know. It's kind of goofy, but people don't take him serious. That's just the thing. People don't take him serious. It's not his moveset because he's a great wrestler.
Well, the stigmata with the Miz, the stigmata with the Miz is the fact that we're stuck with the mentality that he came from real world. He did the whole real world Miz thing, but if you stop and actually look at his career from the time that he was at the woo whatever whatever SmackDown host person, not that point, but when he started doing the in ring and actually wrestling in ring. To now, he's stepped up and he's deserved every single title.
Now with the Miz being the new IC champion, I agree with that.
I agree
because they need to take that off of Christian because Christian is just not a good champion. I'm sorry, this not.
No, and I think one of the reasons why Christian probably lost the title, I think it's probably at a last minute decision because. He had hurt his knee in the beginning, and he might. They are basically saying that they needed to change the title hand because the end of the night Cena wasn't going to win the belt, so they needed one belt to change hands.
Right, and if you see a title change hands or whatever, and then there's a WWE championship on that card, 9 times out of 10 we're not going to see a new WWE champion. That's why I knew that CM Punk was going to retain. Because the IC championship, changed hands tonight. I was just like, oh, yeah, well, we already knew that part.
And here's the thing about the
Cena did lose?
I was going to say.
Cena won by disqualification, quote unquote, but he still
won and lost at the same time. Put it like that. He won and lost at the same time.
Yeah, he's technically the first loser of the title.
I'm not understanding it all because I'm getting too many people at once. Sorry, I apologize.
Who had who was making a comment about that?
Oh, I just said he won and lost at the same time.
Now, everybody, this has just been talked about in almost every wrestling group that I'm in. A lot of people saying that Cena, he didn't lose or whatever, and blah blah blah. Technically, he did lose. He did cash it in. It was an official match. He did try to cash it in, and he lost.
Yeah,
it's like he didn't win the title.
He didn't lose the match. He's the only one that didn't win the title.
Okay.
He lost because he didn't win the title, but he won the match.
Yeah. Won the match, but didn't get the title. A successful cash-in is you got the title. Cena didn't get the title. That's not a successful cash-in.
Okay, that was my question. Whether he won or lost. Who at the end of the night is the actual champion of the WWE? Punk.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
Punk. Okay, well, if Punk's the champion, then Cena lost. Cena lost the Money in the Bank.
I guarantee you, I guarantee what they're probably going to do is because Big Show interfered. I guarantee they're going to probably try to work some damn rematch clause.
Right, they're going to have one. And see, the thing is for everybody, it's not that CM Punk is not.
Hold on.
It's not the point that Cena is not going to get another title shot. He is. Matter of fact, it's going to be a triple threat match between Big Show, Punk, and Cena. But the fact remains is we're talking about Money in the Bank cash-in. Cena, no matter if people like Cena or not, he cashed in and lost technically, and he didn't. He's the first one to cash in and lost.
Yes, put it to like.
And a good transition of this, it's going to be the first thing that AJ has to deal with next week.
That's another thing.
Oh Lord!
What did y'all think about? What did y'all think about the AJ shit? Do you think she's?
Okay, I'm gonna speak.
I got.
One at a time. One at a time.
That was the worst part of the show, making her that.
Sean, did you say that you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I'm gonna say something. Haven't had a chance to say shit. Look, AJ,
go ahead.
AJ and the whole GM thing was out of the blue, out of left field. Absolutely. I mean, will she make a good GM? Who knows? This is a new generation. Everybody thought William Regal was gonna be it, but having a female GM that's not a McMahon, that's not sleeping around.
Like Guerrero?
Not Vicky.
Or Guerrero. Yeah, exactly. Someone fresh. So I think it's a good idea.
It might be cool. Yeah,
I think this might be actually a good move on WWE. Actually.
Yeah, it was really a throw because everybody thinking it was going to be either Teddy or Vicky. I didn't want neither one of them motherfuckers to win anyway.
Or
I didn't
want Laurinaitis, you know.
Right, I definitely didn't want that. I definitely didn't want that Santa Claus to win. Straight up.
Oh, you didn't want Clown Shoes? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Johnny Age. No, come on, no. Nobody don't want to hear that hoarse voice or whatever, acting like he Batman or some shit.
I really think that I think that AJ becoming the GM might be actually a good thing for WWE. We'll have to wait and see, but initially, I kind of like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay,
I wanted to turn
that's what I think.
Jump in and just like drown as soon as I heard that announcement because I'm like, I don't know when it's going to happen, but I say between now and Survivor Series, this decision is going to look like one of the worst ones WWE ever made.
Probably.
You're really tossing cards in with this one.
Like I said, man, only thing if it was shooting a better GM on SmackDown or something than compared to Raw on the flip show.
So do you think? So do y'all think that that they should have picked someone stronger than AJ because it seems like everybody's kind of got mixed reviews about the AJ shit. I mean, I'm
not sure how I feel about that.
Right. Okay.
I think we need more time before we can judge it.
I'm scared. I'll be honest.
It's like this.
Go first. Go
ahead.
It's
like this. Like, okay, I don't know, like right now, if AJ is like a strong got that strong leadership skills because, she's kind of crazy and everything. But I am kind of curious just to see where this GM thing goes, I mean, that's what I think.
Kind of pique the curiosity sort of thing.
It's a new generation, it's a new revolution to WWE. CM Punk is still champion, and with AJ, her skills, like you said, she's crazy, but who knows? Bischoff was crazy too.
No, Bischoff wasn't crazy like here. He was diabolical crazy, but AJ is just like, if you don't even smile her the right way, she'll snap off.
But I like crazy too.
AJ,
he's that type of person like.
Hey, wait a minute. There's an old saying in life I want to say.
Go ahead.
About AJ. Okay. The crazier the chick, the better the sex.
Say that again.
Okay, but what that have to do with being GM? No one's gonna sleep with her. That's called HIV, STD, hepatitis B.
Yeah.
Anyway, you stupid.
I'm about to say, a woman for I'm sorry. Who was AJ like a couple months ago? And like now she's GM. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm just curious to see. I'm just curious to see what kind of decisions she's going to make. I mean.
Yeah, that's why I said I want to wait and judge her after like the first show or the second show to decide if she's going to be good or not.
I wonder if she's just like gonna lose that like crazy look just to do a whole, just do a whole 360. All of a sudden just become professional out of the blue, and everybody's gonna look like what the fuck.
You never know. You never know, man.
If you actually look at Vince McMahon's choices, he had Eric Bischoff, he had professionalism Eric Bischoff, and professionalism Eric Bischoff. You had the Extreme with Paulie, and you have Royalty with William Regal, and now you got Crazy. So you thinking like with all those things, I think he's going to go ahead and turn that way. So
don't forget about Mick Foley and the commissioner. That was kind of crazy.
No, Mick Foley was just soft as paper. But speaking about Mick Foley, we saw him tonight. What did y'all think about the Brodus Clay? I don't know about y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all on the show and, and our audience is looking. No, I'm just saying, it's just, I don't know. It's just Brodus Clay is like really annoying me. I don't know why.
No, but look at Swagger, man. This man's just serious.
His dancers, but everything else is annoying.
Yeah, the entrance is cracking. It's just the wrestler, just like.
I'm sorry, but that's like, I couldn't tell. Was I looking at Captain America or Humpty Dumpty tonight?
I think you were looking at both. I think you were looking at both. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'll do one better for you. I think you was looking at Tugboat.
Oh my God.
Dude, I thought Tugboat died.
No, that was Earthquake.
I'm serious. I think that was Tugboat. Okay, so let's go to Brock Lesnar versus Triple H. What did y'all think about that shit? That's official for SummerSlam.
Talking was too much.
Very well played. It was a good build-up.
Stephanie, Stephanie came out like a boss tonight. I'm sorry.
I personally think that Triple H should have went down, and I think Brock Lesnar should have looked better leaving tonight than he did.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Brock Lesnar. He looked like he hit the gym again. He got buffer.
Yeah, like I seen that too.
But when they actually started scrapping, and I was looking at the whole fight, like Triple H actually took a good punch, like a good ass punch from Brock, and I was like, ooh, damn, this motherfucker's real, like ripping this shit out.
Yeah, because that's the first thing I seen. I was like, Brock Lesnar's starting to get back into his prime again. Like, you can see he's like a little bit more healthier. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the man been gone for a month. He should be doing something.
I know, right? Right, he should.
I remember.
I think it was
like he.
Oh wait.
He getting there though.
Yeah, I think Brock should have left looking better. I think Triple H should have been the one that was backing up the aisle, not Brock. At least going out of this show.
Remember, he loved Triple H in a supposedly broken arm the first time, so, Triple H had to retaliate tonight.
Right, which was it looked
They
made
had to
Triple
make
H
it
look pretty
believable
strong.
that Triple H can beat him.
Triple H can beat.
No, he will beat him at SummerSlam.
I said they had to try to make it. No, hold on. What I'm saying is Brock got the better of Triple H last time. So now to go into the SummerSlam match will make Triple H look strong, so we can get people to actually believe that he can beat him. So now now he's one up. So now the SummerSlam comes around. It's the rubber match kind of thing. Who's going to win?
I don't think it's that.
It creates interest. It's a way to create interest amongst the general public.
My reasoning is this. This is why I say that Brock should have left tonight looking better than he did, and Triple H should have been walking backwards up the aisle because of this. The first pay-per-view back that Brock came back to WWE, he lost against Cena. The big show that everybody's watching, that people are spamming for Raw 1000, and WWE was spamming everywhere, saying that hey, if you've watched wrestling in the past, you should watch tonight. People were tuning in and should have saw Brock Lesnar coming out on top of Triple H tonight.
Well, see, the thing is, I feel that Brock Lesnar should beat Triple H. At least it will open up a storyline of him becoming a monster. Like, okay, he beat Triple H, he beat the CEO or the chief of operations, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? If Brock Lesnar is supposed to be staying there until like WrestleMania, they should at least do something with him. I mean, they already killed his career. I mean, they literally killed, not his career, but they literally killed his momentum when Cena beat him, back at, Extreme Rules.
That's right.
So now you got to figure out a way to make Brock Lesnar a monster. What better way to beat Triple H, the 13-time champion? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And like they say, the model of SummerSlam is the perfect storm. You know what I'm saying? I mean, two beasts are going together. Two beasts are about to fight against one another. You know what I'm saying? Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. You can't get no bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? And what better way to have Brock Lesnar on top, then going back and, doing all kinds of, just doing all kinds of bullshit to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's a good match, but this is why I really want to talk about CM Punk. Now, during the WWE Championship match, it was going back and forth. That's until Big Show intervened. When Big Show did the damage to Cena, Punk was just kind of like confused, like conflicted. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, why he's not covering him? I said, this is for the WWE Championship. But, he got that, that face or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, I already knew he was in conflict, which was cool. But then Rock came out there, and he, I guess, was trying to help Cena, but then as he was trying to do the people's elbow, Punk clotheslined the Rock, and then Punk got a bad reaction. Like, it was almost a heel turn, almost. But he didn't do the heel turn on Cena. It was on Rock or whatever. It's kind of confusing, but everybody think it's not a heel turn. Me, I think it's going to be a heel turn. Because if there's one heel turn that needs to be done, it's either by Cena or Punk. And you already know they're not going to do it with Cena.
It's going to be on Cena.
Here's the thing about that. CM Punk is good as both heel and face. But my thing is, he's neither or. He's neutral. I mean, you can't really boom. You can boom, you can cheer him. But the thing still remains is that whoever goes into this SummerSlam has to keep in mind they got to go up against The Rock later on in due time. So while everybody's trying to figure out who's going to see him face or heel, it wouldn't really matter because he's still WWE champion.
It ain't 5 or 6 months in the band.
Well,
you know what?
It was kind of Rock, though, because you got a better reaction out of him doing it to Rock than doing it to Cena. Because you got love.
Yeah, because the Raw reaction was kind of dead tonight, personally. But you got to think about it, though.
Everybody loves The Rock.
But you got to think about it, though.
if to go heel, what would be perfect? What would make sense for him to go like do it against Cena or go against The Rock? It would be go up against The Rock because down there, if you go up against The Rock, you damn near gonna be looking like a heel when you go up against The Rock because everybody loves The Rock.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was saying. It made more sense.
It only makes sense. If he was going, and plus he saved the Big Show, and plus he saved the Big Show at that. If that's not a heel turn, I don't know what it is.
Because that just seems like a heel turn. Like, you know, it's like.
Can I comment on something I just remembered I was going to ask about, if anybody else noticed?
Go ahead.
When they were giving the Twitter poll response about Rock, Cena, Rock.
Oh yeah.
You know the Twitter poll.
5%.
Yeah. Did you catch the fact that it sounded like that before the results were coming up, they were expecting to see Cena higher than Punk because of how Cole was talking?
But you already know. You know, you if you're a true wrestling fan, you can read between the lines. Now you already know that you're right. You already know that shit is forged by the WWE. You know what I'm saying? Like half of the kiddies want Cena because that's their hero. You know what I'm saying? But what they trying to do is they trying to build the storyline between Punk and Rock because them two got unfinished business. That's why Punk attacked The Rock today because they're trying to open up a storyline between them two.
That's right.
And you know what? To be really honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if The Rock shows up at SummerSlam and attacks Punk for retaliation because of that. I don't think this is the last time we're gonna see The Rock.
It'll be the last time we see The Rock.
If he's out of Hollywood again,
he's showing up.
Yeah, he gonna show up at SummerSlam because I think Charlie Sheen's gonna be there too.
Yeah,
I think Charlie Sheen and David Bryan got that match.
And of course, you're going to have somebody helping Charlie Sheen, who other than The Rock. He's one of his Hollywood buddies. So, of course, Charlie Sheen versus Daniel Bryan.
No, Charlie Sheen and Daniel Bryan a match. That's what's going to happen.
No, they're not going to.
Charlie Sheen isn't going to be involved with the WWE title. I'm just saying. Charlie Sheen won't be involved with the WWE title.
Charlie Sheen and Daniel Bryan in a match? No, that's no.
Why not?
Did I hear it, bro? Charlie Sheen did actually call Daniel Bryan out tonight.
Yeah, he did. He straight up called him out.
He was going to have him in a match.
No, he called him out though. Anytime, any place.
Yeah, he called him.
He said anytime, any place. His house or at my house. He said any place, any time, at my house or his house. Charlie Sheen called Daniel Bryan out.
For a minute, catch your breath, and let's relax. Here's what's going to happen. This is going to be like Jericho and Mickey Rourke all over again. All it's going to be is Sheen's going to pop him. There we go. There ain't going to be no match.
Exactly. But I'm just saying,
that's definitely wishful thinking.
To be a match, but it's not going to be a real match.
You know, that's like
I said,
Charlie
Sheen's going to get the win at SummerSlam against D-Bryan.
You have to. There is always a celebrity at WrestleMania, and there's always a celebrity at SummerSlam. SummerSlam's in LA, so why not be Charlie Sheen?
They had it at LA for 2 years now, and they ain't never been no celebrities getting in no matches.
Right, and to be really honest with you, I don't really think it's really, it'd be really coonish for them to even have any celebrities in ring, especially Charlie Sheen. Come on now, this is a motherfucker that's a recovering alcoholic.
We're trying to make money and get publicity for their show.
Yeah, but do you want like one of the biggest drug addicts in the history?
Right, and then you talk about some damn bully campaign and shit, and then you have an alcoholic in your ring?
Yeah, and the whole thing about him supposedly have done rehab and all that, the whole point of his new show coming out, dude, what more could you ask for?
I'm sorry, but they need to get somebody else. I mean, Charlie Sheen would be a nice ambassador for Skype, Twitter, you know what I'm saying, all that other shit.
Man, what was the point on the show, man? There was no point at all.
It really wasn't. It was just to take up airtime. That's all it was.
So instead of getting more superstars or legends, we just get Charlie Sheen.
Right, and you can get anybody else. You can even get Nicki Minaj, this crazy ass, or you could probably get Shaq or somebody. But you get Charlie Sheen.
Everybody else was tied up.
Everybody else was tied up. Shut up. Hell, you can even get LeBron. Oh no, LeBron, he over there in London somewhere.
You better not even say that. Keep that nigga far away.
I'm about to say who's big?
Meta World Peace, somebody.
Oh yeah, Kobe or something.
Man,
Meta World Peace.
Yeah, get Kobe.
He said World Peace.
Jordan.
That's funny. You definitely don't want to get World Peace. That motherfucker would definitely go off script. Straight up.
Bring Dennis Rodman
Shit, come on now. Now that's an accident waiting to happen. Straight up.
Throw them bones.
Come serious. You better help he take them damn pills in time before they go on air.
I got it. It's like I got it.
Damn, I can't even bring in a rim.
Okay, got it.
That is funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was about to say I would have thought about bringing in a rim, but ain't nobody big on the rim, so.
Wow.
Wow, this is the 4th year they've been in Los Angeles.
I know. I don't know why they.
Like a permanent thing?
I don't know why the fuck they like Los Angeles like this, man.
Man,
I mean,
why are you hating?
Celebrities in Hollywood.
But there's no celebrities that actually come to the ring.
They're in the crowd. They're in the crowd. That's that guy from that one show, or that's our band that's playing our song for this theme song for our pay-per-view. That's what they do at SummerSlam.
Hold on, y'all. Plus, y'all got to think about. Plus, you know why SummerSlam has been in LA the last few years? Because
it's been sold out.
Around? New fall TV season. Think, you go to SummerSlam, odds are somebody's going to spot you in the audience. They're going to pump your show. All right,
wow, whoop-de-doo.
Guarantee nobody's going to watch it, but still.
I have a question.
What's your question? Go ahead.
Okay, I mean, we're still talking about Raw.
Yes.
What do y'all think about Jericho and Ziggler and this whole feud, or the beginning of a feud? Now,
I love it. I love it. They need
I can't wait till they get.
Yeah.
I can't wait till they get them to light more fire under it, and I'm hoping it's tomorrow night because something I did notice. They ran out of time. They obviously didn't do it, but Jericho was saying that he was going to have a big surprise tonight, and it didn't happen. So it must be happening on SmackDown because they must have not had enough time. Because he did a count earlier today saying that his the Rio or whatever, the Jericho whatever, was coming back.
Well, you know what? I don't mean to cut y'all, but they just put something in the group. Punk, this is what Punk said today on his Twitter page. He said, "Haters, make sure you tune in as well. I'm a man of my word. Expand for everybody born for unfortunate circumstance. Tonight is for you. Watch me rise. Raw 1000. I don't know. Do you think this is an actual heel turn?
I don't think it's going to matter.
I think this is going to be a... Go ahead.
Go ahead, Shannon.
If it is an actual heel turn, I don't think it's actually going to matter. I don't think it's going to change. The only thing, like people were posting today, is that it will, the bandwagon CM Punk guys, they'll jump off the bandwagon, but I don't think it's going to change. I think he's still going to be that guy that's still going to get kind of like the same audience reaction, unless, of course, he's facing a major face, but it's not going to hurt him, I don't think.
No, I don't think it's gonna hurt them. This heel turn actually will make it very interesting because what they have to do, Shannon, they're going into 3 hours now. They're not playing with 2 hours. They're playing with 3 hours now, which I still totally disagree because if they like we said on like countless shows before we get into the Raw episode, the 1000 episode, if you come off of a pay-per-view, say like you have a ladder match. Then you got to go to Raw. That's 3 hours right there. Then you got a match. That's tiring. And then you got to go to SmackDown.
Then you pretty much it's pretty much in 1 week you're doing like for a pay-per-view night you're doing 6 hours. So you're pretty much doing 8 hours of wrestling pretty much.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Well, it's nothing like we used to take. It's nothing like we used to take in the 90s. Who watched WCW and WWE, watching 3 hours of WCW, 2 hours of WWE on Monday, and then Nitro and Thunder, plus if it's a pay-per-view week, and Saturday Night Main Event when that was still going on.
Well, see, the thing
we're
is
still nowhere near close to. We're still nowhere close to that. But the issue with 3 hours with Monday Night Raw, though, and I agree with you guys on this, is I think it's going to be too much. I think that it's going to be too much, and otherwise, if it doesn't work out, we're going to see it definitely change before. I'm going to call it before Survivor Series. It will change back.
Of course,
if it's not working out.
They said they're going to use the first hour to kind of be more of interactive. That's why they kept pushing out that tout stuff. They say, yo, tout it out, and all these social media stuff. I mean, the interactive with Twitter and YouTube and tout.
I think that would be a waste of airtime, bro. That's a waste of airtime. I mean, if
yeah,
they don't
that's
do
what
that
I've seen reports saying that 45 minutes of the 3 hours is going to be that. I'm like, ooh, that's.
Yeah,
I hope
like,
that's
what would
not
be the
true.
point of that? I mean, because everybody's not going to be on Raw. I mean, that'd be cool that if what I'm saying, if, like all the fans could be on Raw, which is not going to happen. But if you're going to use 1 hour to to throw out this trout, fish trout, whatever the fuck the shit is, it be
not trout.
I know that. I
No
know that,
art.
brother. But yeah,
See, you call me brother again. Does that mean I get a card?
Oh my God!
Well, I got a towel.
Okay, look, brother. It's a universal word, brother. It's a universal. It's not me because you're white. I even call L brother because what I'm saying, he is a brother from another mother. He is a motherfucker because he fucked up my wife.
Hey, that's universal, bro.
Yeah, that is universal. But yeah, so. I don't know. I don't want to jump the gun on this, but I just feel that this is just a bad decision on the WWE part.
Right, a 3 hour show with AJ as the GM of the show.
Well, my
hey, I got a good question for you guys that we haven't touched on.
Filling that 3 hours.
What?
Yeah, hold on. Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Make Raw 3 hours. Why not just make SmackDown live then? Fuck it. Make SmackDown every Tuesday then. You recorded it every damn Tuesday. Make SmackDown live. If you can make Raw 3 hours. No, see, they gotta have that time to edit stuff, man.
Man, fuck adding that shit, man. Man, come on now, shit. They might as well make everything live, like Rose said. Just have everything live.
Yeah, you might as well.
Unfortunately, SmackDown.
Yeah, that's true.
The Bash live. They did that Bash SmackDown live.
Well, whenever that show is going to be on Ion TV in October, that's supposed to be live. 1 hour show on Wednesday nights.
Shannon, did you have something to say?
Unfortunately, even though SmackDown is the highest rated show on Sci-Fi, it still isn't good enough that people will want to see it live. Because even with me, when I record it, if I happen, the only reason why I watch SmackDown live is because of the Fantasy League. If I record that shit, I'm fast forwarding and doing most of it.
But you know what I do for the Fantasy League? I just read the spoilers and then call it a day.
Exactly.
I say, oh, Sheamus won the main event. Right. Cool. Santino won, did the little promo. Cool. Done. Right. Don't need to see SmackDown.
But yeah, it's not a good enough show that they can do live yet. So that's why they can't bring it live.
But the six men who attacked Kane, or was about to attack Kane, do you think that's going to be anything to it, or is that just 6 men just trying, them just throwing in there?
So it's time filler to bring out Taker, dog.
Although, you know what? Hold on. In an interesting way, there could be something good to this. Because you know what?
Here's what you want to do. You want to know what they should really do with that first hour? I say, all y'all that just complained about not being used last week, guess what? We gonna give y'all opportunity now. When we might save you. Lose, guess what? Poof, pal, be going. You're fired.
How about you put? You know what? There was an article I saw, and it's really interesting, but it might not fit in the PG era. How about bringing the Hardcore Championship back?
I actually got a better title to put back. Actually, make a new title that I've been thinking of.
You know, or bringing back the cruiserweight division, redoing that.
Well, the cruiserweight is getting that show, so.
There's been talk.
Bring the Hardcore.
Did they have enough cruiserweights to have a division?
No, that's what happened before. That's why they went on and let it go.
I mean, honestly, they should just kill the Divas division.
Well, they're doing
because
the
Divas
cruiserweight
division
show.
is terrible. And then, you
the
know,
cruiserweight show is the first show that is, besides the House of Legends, the cruiserweight show is one of the first few shows that are guaranteed for the network.
I would not see that show at all. No,
I would.
What show?
Well, see,
that House of Legends, man. Nobody wants to see that coonery. Man, nobody want to see that coonery shit.
I would.
Man, please.
I don't know.
You got motherfuckers that's gonna be in that damn house up there talking about. It smells in here. I'm about to have a heart attack. No, I'm good.
Billy Jim just stuck up the bathroom again.
I've heard that the House of Legends is not what we think what we're getting. I've heard the House of Legends is more of a show of where they're talking about, you know, what was back in the day and telling stories and having actual footage, since they own so much footage. I've heard that's what actually is going to end up being.
No, it's
not like a real
world
with a whole bunch of
if they gonna do that
legends.
shit, if you gonna do that shit, you might as well put that shit on a documentary DVD or some shit. Don't use no damn I'm talking about. Oh, this is what I did today. I'd use some Viagra because I tried to fuck this bitch.
No. That would be like what I'm saying. That's not what it's supposed to be. What I've heard that it's supposed to be is where they're going to be like, you know, I know that Mean Gene is supposed to be part of it. A couple other guys. It's probably going to end up being like the 24/7 show that they got that they have a round table and they just talk about different eras or different people. It's going to be something like that probably, and that's what I've heard. That's what it actually ends up being. Is they're round table and they're just going to be talking about a certain show or a certain person, and it's a round table. You know, but it's going to be a more relaxed feel where they might be in a. I've heard that it's more relaxed feel where it's like they're in the living room, watching TV, and that's the type of feel. It's not going to be a formal sit down.
The shit's going to be scripted. I don't want to see it.
Well, I hope they got the hip replacements and the EMTs on standby.
And me and Gene and oh.
Shut the fuck up, Jim Duggan.
It was like, yeah, just imagine that. Yeah, Hacksaw Jim Duggan took a girl in the smush room, and well, I'm trying to me and Hillbilly Jim trying to sleep, and they just keep making too much damn noise. I mean, I don't know what the fuck.
You know, speaking of coonery, what is his name? Slick or some shit. Nigga had me dying.
Dr. Styles.
That nigga had me dying. I'm like, this motherfucker talking about everybody believe. If anybody want to get this man, he believe. Who is he?
You don't
know who Slick is?
One at a time.
You don't know who Slick is?
I don't know.
One person answer it.
I probably know who he is, but I'm saying with that crooked mouth, I don't know. No, I don't do it.
Slick is Big Boss Man. Back in the 80s. That's who he was.
Oh, okay.
He was a manager, yes.
Yeah.
He is funny, dude.
And then later on became an actual reverend.
He became a reverend?
Yeah. He literally went into the priesthood, became a reverend, got his whole, I don't know what they call it, priesthood degree, whatever, fucking thing, and then they get
Ministry. How about that?
he's now the Reverend Doctor of Style Slick.
Okay. Yeah. Hey now. Okay. Before we close the show, what did y'all think about them not debuting the new WWE title?
I think it was stupid. They should have did it.
At this point, it doesn't matter. We'll get it when we get it. Who cares? They're going to do it in their own time.
But what I don't understand is why they holding on to this belt, this ugly ass belt.
Well, they're probably trying to decide something. You figure they went from what they had to this crap, and they need something that's going to be even better. Unfortunately, anything that's going to be any better is probably going to be ugly as hell. And like Punk said they're working on it, and said the shit weighs about, I think, 10 to 20 more pounds than what the hell it already weighs. So they're probably trying to rework it because nobody wants to carry that shit.
You know what? Okay. You know what I think? They should bring back the old school, like, Eagle World Championship belt.
Yeah.
So, like, the new WWE logo on it.
Yeah, the Attitude Era belt was tight as fuck.
Just like they did with the Intercontinental. Just like they bring back the old school Intercontinental. They should bring back the old school World Championship. I'm talking about the one with Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, and Shawn Michaels held. You know.
Yeah. If they doing that shit because the kiddies are going to be upset, talking about John Cena had that title. No.
That's why I say if Punk is this is a legitimate Punk heel turn next week, we should totally have a Punk heel pipe bomb with a new title coming out, and it should be the new title.
No, it's still going to be building. It's going to be building to SummerSlam. It's going to be a nice build.
Because I could totally see, like, a promo for next week, like, okay, you people, you doubted me, blah, blah, blah. I became WWE champion. I'm holding this ugly belt. You know, you be like, it's time for a change. Like, you know,
right.
Like, people.
Yeah.
I need, you know.
Right, because now he's, I think he's tied with Hulk Hogan and Bret Hart. Yeah.
Yep.
So why not build a storyline off of that? Talk about I'm the longest reigning champion right now, blah 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 blah, and he says time for a change.
Cena has one more title reign that is longer than anybody, and counting up the days, CM Punk needs to hold it till Survivor Series to beat Cena's next longest reign. I think it's Survivor Series. He needs 125 more days. So that's what? 4 or 5 months?
I don't think he's going to beat Cena's record. I don't think he is. If he does, it's going to be barely.
They're not going to let him beat the Golden Boy record.
Nope.
I can say that right now. They is not going to.
I mean, but, like, look, Cena got more reigns than Punk. Like, why not let him beat him in one of his title reigns?
Because it's all about the kiddies. It's all about the kiddies.
Right. Yeah, it still could be about the kiddies.
Like Punk's a one-time champion, a two-time champion, two-time WWE champion.
He a two-time. So, ain't it right? Yeah, two-time.
Yeah, he is a two-time WWE champion.
Well, yeah, I can see them running Punk all the way up until that one. I'm double-checking how many days it would be the difference, real quick.
See, you know what? It would be logical if he did make that heel turn because they trying to keep Punk relevant to SummerSlam, to probably Survivor Series. You know what I'm saying?
And then also,
man, it was kind of great.
That's the Royal Rumble, apparently.
But if also if you're going to have a title match between Cena and Punk, you're going to have to make one of them heel. You can't have two faces going at it pretty much. They never done that before like that.
Yeah, either that or they're going to try to do a triple threat and we'll make it Show, Cena, and Punk, which you already got Show as heel. You got Cena as face, so you have to have someone neutral in between that. I mean, like you say, you have to make sure.
You know what I thought?
Okay, so
actually,
just a heads up, I got the numbers.
Punk needs to be neutral. If you remember, back when Punk's second time as World Heavyweight Champion, remember when he had to defend it in a triple threat match against Edge and Jeff Hardy? Edge was the heel, Jeff was the face, Punk was the tweener.
And he played
kind of a little bit of the same thing here. I just figured that was a good point you brought up.
Yeah, that was. But also, you could also have him next week talking about, like, well, I'm getting tired of the Golden Boy Rock coming in and out and saving everybody, saving WWE. You know, you could work the story with Punk heel turn in so many damn ways that you just be like, damn, you know, you can work.
And I think that's why.
Could you also make it so like where he's frustrated because Cena's matches overshadow his title matches all the time?
Right, man. Everybody rubbing that in his face, man.
And I think that's why it was relevant for them to do this shit tonight, because they need to bring back Pipe Bomb Punk instead of Golden Boy Punk.
Actually,
corporate Punk that's turning Cena. And here's another thing a lot of people kind of forget still. You got AJ as general manager, and she could go up to CM Punk and say, hey, I know how you feel, but I gave you a present. Well, here you go, a new WWE championship right there.
Yeah.
Sort of like, I can't remember who said it. I think it was Rue who said it. Like maybe not even have it to where Punk's necessarily heel. Just let him be Punk, and just let him say what he wants to say without really trying to get the fans to cheer him.
Or there's another scenario I haven't considered. See, now that AJ is now the GM, she's very powerful now. Very powerful. So what?
Is she stable enough to be a GM?
No, but this is my point. See, she might not be stable, but CM Punk could be diabolical with that. He can use the fuck out of AJ and say, like, you know, let's team up together with her, like a Vicky and Edge.
Like Edge Big Show.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like that.
Big Show.
You know, make it really interesting or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying?
And remember how Punk ended with AJ? He was saying, you know, hey, I respect you. I'm just doing the right thing. I don't, you know, you remember how he ended that in the ring when Daniel Bryan was trying to propose and
somebody else told her he needed some help.
Yeah.
Well, now it's gonna be like she's gonna be more focused on making D-Bry life a living hell compared to helping with Punk.
Yeah,
and that will probably set up his face
Daniel
turn.
Bryan, now that Punk's healed, because like that's the man that you basically just beat. Those are the two men that beat the crap out of each other at Money in the Bank, and now suddenly they're teaming up.
But you know what? What's gonna probably end up happening is they're gonna change places.
Yeah.
Punk is gonna go
People
heel.
are gonna feel bad for D-Bry.
Right. Daniel Bryan's gonna go face. Punk is gonna go heel. I bet you that's
How
what's gonna
exactly
happen.
did Daniel Bryan go face at this point after the promos that he's been cutting?
But no, he's not gonna go face right now. He probably gonna go face probably like in the fall or something. That's what I'm guessing.
They're gonna make him feel sorry for him. But just real quick, Punk is at 248 days, tied with Bret Hart's second title reign, Hulk Hogan's third title reign. He needs 280 days, so 40 more days, September-ish, and he'll beat John Cena's first title reign. But if he gets 130 more days, he will beat Cena's third title reign. His third title reign, which I believe was from
Cena's second title reign, because Cena's second title reign, he was like a champion for like a year.
Damn near a year.
No, in that second.
No, that was his third. His third, actually.
Oh yeah, third one was 380 days. His second one, or his first one was 280, and Punk's right now on his second at 248.
Yep.
The next one higher than Cena, which I don't think anybody's going to break. Beating the next one higher than Cena, which is 648 days, which is Bob Backlund's first title reign. So I don't see anybody breaking that one. So I can see we going.
But the ultimate reign to beat is Hulk Hogan, which is 4 years, I believe.
No.
San Martino.
No, you're talking about. Okay, I'm not. I'll list the days if you want them. But the number one person is Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, Bruno Sammartino for a second time. Pedro Morales, Bob Backlund, then Bob Backlund, then Bob Backlund, and then Cena.
No.
I'm looking at it right now. Bruno Sammartino's first title reign was 2,803 days. Hogan's first title reign was 1,474. Bruno's second title reign was 1,237.
I had a question for everybody. Isn't it kind of funny how they kind of left the tag team titles and the tag teams?
Windows isn't even working now.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I would like to have seen the tag team titles tonight. With how many tag team people were out there?
I mean, they had every other title out there. They had CM Punk, Sheamus, Santino, Christian.
They didn't have Layla, but Layla had a backstage segment. Yeah,
even Layla.
Yeah, but they didn't have Sheamus.
R-Truth was busy playing jump rope with Lil Jimmy. That's why they ain't have
those two making the towel like my favorite Raw. What's your favorite? Like, come on, man.
And that's some coonery.
That's why I said Coons in Paradise.
You can't.
I want the Brothers of Destruction to take out the tag team champions.
That would be better.
I wanted the Brothers of Destruction to start going for the tag team titles and going at it with some of these other tag teams and build them up.
Mm-hmm. Well, you see how Undertaker was. He was trying hard to lift little whatever his name is.
They were looking kind of lost, man. Like, what we supposed to do now? You know, it's kind of like still trying to, I guess.
Everybody, I hate to break this up, but thank you for everybody for coming on the show. This week I'll be back to resume my host. I know I haven't been, I've been slacking for like the last 2 weeks, but thank you for Maurice, and thank you for, even though I don't like Maurice right now, and I don't like Elle because, you know what I'm saying, they didn't help me out in my handicap point system, but anyway, we'll be back on.
Hey, brother, Leader's not a legend.
But no, we'll be back this Saturday at 9:30 Central and 10:30 Eastern, I believe. And next Monday, we will start the first show of the 3-hour show, Raw. Everybody else, this is your boy WC. This is your boy, Mr. Team Bringing, coming from WCC. Everybody have a wonderful night. This is
Leader's not a legend.
Smooches.
Bye, y'all.